Are you a human being or a human doing? So why, if we're human beings, are you so busy doing? And this is the stuff that causes us anxiety. But more than this constant frenetic doing is too much. And this is what leads to us not doing what we set out to do. And think about all those New Year's resolutions that you've set. And think about all those goals that you've got in the pipeline for 2024. And maybe you're like, I'm going to do things differently this year. And I'm going to do this and do that and do this. And there's nothing wrong with that. But so much focus on the doing burns us out. So what is the solution? The solution is to go back to who you truly are. You are a human being. You need to be instead of focusing on the do. So let's talk quickly about the difference between being and doing. So being is present focused. Being is just being in the moment. You're here. It's now. What are you being in this moment? Doing, however, is future focused, and very often the hook that catches us is the past, what we have done in the past. So let me explain. So I've got to achieve my goals, and in order to achieve my goals, I've decided I need to do 10 things per day or whatever it might be, right? So I set out and I start doing these things, but I'm always future focused. What also happens as I start doing these things is the past creeps up on me and it sabotages me, because you know what it whispers? It says, Chantal, remember the last time you tried to do this and you failed. Remember the last time you did this and it didn't work out. So the past is constantly whispering as much as you're focusing on the future. And you know what's happening? You are on a hamster wheel. It's just going round and round and round and round, and you're burning yourself out. But you're also making sure that you're setting yourself up for failure with all this doing. So let's come back to being. So if you're like me, you've set goals for this year. You've got an idea of where you want to go, and yes, what you want to do. But how do you do those things? You do those things by being. So first of all, I want you to ask yourself, who is the person that you want to become through the doing? Do you want to become a confident person? So be confident in the here and in the now as you do the tasks that you need to do. Focus on the being as opposed to on the doing. You see, we spend too much time focusing on the doing. What else is going to happen as you start focusing on this being? So first of all, you're going to decide, who do you want to be? Who is the person who achieves the goals that I've set for myself? So define that person. Is it a confident person? Is it a bold person? Is it a person who doesn't anger easily? Who is that person? And now when you come back to doing and the implementation and the execution that you've got to do, I want you to first ask yourself, if I were a confident person, how would I do this task? Or would I in fact do this task? Wouldn't I? Would I do this task now? Would I do this task later? Okay, so you see, you're shifting everything into the identity of the person that you're going to become. But what else is going to happen is your focus is going to narrow right into the here and the now. And this is sheer mindfulness, focusing on the here and the now. Be present. Stop keeping your mind on all the things you've got to do. You know, that endless to-do list? Stop looking at that. Focus on the one thing that's in front of you right here, right now. Who do you need to be? And just be that person right here, right now. So go forth and be a human being today.